barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Houston, we coming to town. Houston, we have liftoff. June 29th. It's coming together beautifully, man. Flyers should be done in the next 48 hours. Yeah, man. So I watched an Andre Ward interview last night. Forgive me for forgetting, but what channel it's on. But he said he doesn't know who the best heavyweight is. Oh man, that's funny. The reason why I'm going to say he's not telling the whole truth is because on his pound for pound list, he has Anthony Joshua number 6 and Deontay Wilder number 7. And by his definition in the same interview of pound for pound is, if these guys were in the same weight class, can he do what he do? And if you have a fighter above another fighter, by all intents purposes, he believes Anthony Joshua can still defeat Deontay Wilder. In my humble opinion, he didn't want to hurt the ESPN feelings by saying, basically, maybe Tyson Fury is not as good as they think he is. Maybe Deontay Wilder beats him, and probably he also didn't want to anoint Deontay Wilder the best heavyweight. I don't know. I'm just guesstimating, But at the end of the day, like he said, he gets paid for his opinion. Say your opinion. You have an opinion on the heavyweight division. I believe Andre Ward. Tell us. Don't be afraid. You got all the belts. You got all the money. You know what I mean? You got all the glory. You know what I mean? Let's disagree in the blogosphere. You know what I mean? I ain't got no hard feelings against Andre Ward. I just want him to say Deontay Wilder is the best heavyweight. He didn't want to say it. After that knockout, for real. After that knockout last week, I don't care what you saw prior to that. This week, Deontay Wilder is the best heavyweight in the world, because we already know Tyson Fury is going to underperform. We already know that. We already know Tyson Fury is going to pity pat and pepper his way to a victory. We already know this. All right. And it's up to Anthony Joshua to supersede Deontay Wilder. We know Tyson Fury can't do it. He fights to the level of his competition, and he's going to look boring. He doesn't knock people out. Stephen A. Smith said it best. You don't knock people out. So at the end of the day, why would we want to see you? Everyone has an opinion. No one is really, really neutral. And even I'll include myself in this. When I say I'm neutral, it's because I don't want to offend friendships. You heard it in Shakur Stevenson last night as it relates to Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. He didn't want to pick a winner. He said he's just going to watch it as a fan. He don't want to offend his friends, and which is fair, which is right. As men, we have to learn to grow that everyone has an opinion on everything. And I wish we lived in a world where everyone accepted everyone's opinion. In terms of character destruction, that's a different story. Now, Andre Ward, it's okay to say Deontay Wilder is the best. I'm putting words in your mouth. I know. I'm having fun with this video. But the more important part about this video is Andre Ward. I'm doing something in Houston. I believe that's Jay Prince's hometown. Come out and support. Come on. It's probably not your fight. You probably have a fight that day, but I'll be willing, since I'm an opportunist, and you obviously didn't Google me before you said that. But since you didn't, let's put on an event together. Above all of that, you can hate me, dislike me, whatever. Let's put on an event together. In your hometown, my hometown, in LA. We can do it in LA. We can do it in Oakland, wherever you want. But let's give back to the fans that has been supporting us for years. All right. You can put up a couple of grand. I put up a couple of grand, and we do right. And we do right by black men. Let's inspire and encourage black men. And I'm not saying this from an ego perspective, like tit for tat. I'm being real and genuine. I'm a title with Andre Ward because I know he's going to watch it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm really doing this video because we got to get in our community, and we got to use boxing to get in our community. And that's what I'm on right now. I'm really, that's the reason. One of the biggest reasons why I did this is, one, so these black fighters can get all the money they can possibly get, and so they have representation and some type of level playing field in this media blogosphere, You know, and two is to reach out and touch every black man I can possibly touch. You know, and that's real. And people are going to say, Fred, you hate this, you hate that, and I have an opinion, and I'm not perfect. I'm definitely not perfect, and I don't speak for every black man. That's what I speak for me, all right, and my experiences. But if you dislike what I'm saying, put your money where your mouth is. You don't have to do it with me. Go into your community and give back to your community. Put up $1,000, put up $500, go donate some turkeys, go give some kids some free haircuts, go pay some mother's rent, whatever you need to do. Go down to Skid Row and give away free food and post it. The reason why I say post, because we need modeling. Every black man, if you do a good deed and the other person that's receiving the good deed wants it to be on video, post it. It's important that we have this modeling in our world, because far too many times, the news is going to paint us as savages. Like the great example, I was talking to my trainer yesterday about how they were covering the Nipsey Hussle funeral, and he was going into Andrew's funeral home at the end of his victory lap around Los Angeles, and the man in the helicopter said the people outside the funeral home, Andrew's funeral home on Crenshaw and 39th, I believe it is, somewhere in there, were acting unruly. He don't know that's how we celebrate. We were celebrating Nipsey Hussle's life. I'm pretty sure the cars that were driving down Crenshaw knew they were going to be stopped or they wanted to be a part of the festivities. Two, they're playing music. They're honking their horn. They're having a great time. You know, we're not acting unruly. We were celebrating a life. You understand? And coincidentally, Dre was sitting next to Lincoln. And I told Lincoln, I told Dre, you know, if someone ever tells you that Lincoln or Kennedy is acting unruly, check their Carfax, check their history, because it could be coming from a place of I don't know how to understand this individual. It may not be coming from a place of hate. I'm just saying they may not understand what the hell is going on, or it could be coming from a place of hate, you know. And at the end of the day, I stand by this. This is my forever. This is for my forever mission. I looked at Dre. I'm gonna tell you what I said to Dre part 2. Robert Smith was at $40 million he gave away. I guarantee you the day before I die, I'm giving away $1 million. Period. Not to know in the hands of somebody else to make sure it happens. No, I'm going to sell a property. And when I get 75, 65, wherever, when I know my kids are well taken care of and my legacy is in place and I believe I can do that, I'm going to give away $1 million. That's my goal. $1 million, 10 million, I don't know what it is. And it's going to last through perpetuity, because those kids that he paid off their rent, their student loans, their great grandkids will never ever know Robert Smith. Their great grandkids will never ever know Robert Smith, but that $100,000 or $50,000 per person that he probably paid off went somewhere else. And it's going to inspire and encourage and make their last name more fruitful. So that's where I'm at, man. That's what I'm on. And if you ain't with me, you against me. You know what I mean? You either on your knees or standing upright. That's it. And that's what I'm on. And if fighters, if you want to fuck with me on this shit, fuck with me on this shit. Because I'm going in your city, because it's going to look real awkward. A little nigga like me going in your city giving more than what you've given. And this ain't no competition. This is an encourage. This is a challenge, because alpha men take challenges seriously. So I'm challenging every fighter. Connect with me. I want to go in your city. I have money in hand. I have work ethic in hand. I have a subscriber base ready and willing to support and put in manual labor in your community. Period. And we gonna do work. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, let's get in these communities, man. Don't forget about that little boy that's standing in front of your 99-cent store, your local grocery store, your local bodega, your local liquor store. And all he needs is a word of encouragement. And because here's what I had to learn. And I really had to learn this as an adult. I didn't understand this as a kid because I was selfish, because I was young. I didn't have anything. I was growing. I was transitioning up, right? You have to meet people where they are. You can't tell a starving man how to get $1 million when he needs $6 to grab something to eat. Feed the man first. You got to meet people where they are. And that is one of the more eloquent and more powerful quotes that I got from a woman by the name of Dawn Stroger. She's a trainer. She's a celebrity trainer here in Los Angeles. And she told me that, Fred, you got to meet people where they are, because I'm very believe in accountability. You know what I mean? Like, this is how it should be done. Stand up. You know what I mean? And she taught me that, and that leveled off my empathy that I had in my heart for my brothers, man. So anyways, man, at the end of the day, I'm doing this. Andre Ward's name is in the title to get attention. It's not really about Andre Ward, but I'm challenging every black man in this society. Help out your fellow black man and hold them accountable. Believe in them. Encourage him. All right. I'm not help him up with one hand. You know what I mean? Make sure, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So let's get to work. All these fighters are 100,000aires, millionaires, definitely have more of an influence than I have on the culture than I have. But I want to go in your community. I want boxing to be a vessel so where we can give back to these communities. We can go in, do signatures. We can give away signed gloves. We can give away free tickets. But they need to know that it's real. They need to know that you are real. They need to know that it's possible. They need to see more than your presence. All right? You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, barbershop conversations, man. I love all y'all. Andre Ward, let's give back to our community. We can do it together. We can do it again. Timothy Bradley, too. We can go to Indio. I don't know what the black population like in India, but I'm giving a challenge to all these multi-millionaire fighters, man. Post it. I know you guys give back. I know you guys give back. And I'm not saying you guys as in separation, but just it's easier off the tongue. I know y'all do. Post it more, because we need that black modeling in this social media realm. Okay? Don't let the white man tell you that you're bragging. Don't let negative stimuli tell you you're bragging. If the person receiving your benevolent gift says yes, record it and post it. I think it's important. All right? I think it's important for the modeling and these young men growing up. You know what I mean? Because many people have $5 to spare. You know what I mean? And if you don't have nothing to do, you can donate it to the event in Houston. You can donate your $5 and I will make sure it goes to the right place. I'm going to video it. You guys going to see the money that I've spent just visually in the video. You guys going to see it. This money is not going in my pocket. All right. And I just want to reach out and inspire and encourage as many black men as I can before the day I die. And that's what I'm on. So anyways, man, barbershop conversation. Andre Ward, it's okay to say Deontay Wilder is the best heavyweight in the world today. You might have thought Anthony Joshua was better a month ago, but you saw that knockout and now you may be reconsidered. Anyways, it's all love, man. Barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.